here we are, ta-dee-ta-da again. So Anne was sitting here telling me she went away. They rented a lovely house in the countryside, and she had her daughter and husbands and granddaughter, and they had a great time. So that's why she wasn't here last week. So Anne, I don't know if you saw my posting saying we weren't going live, but what I said was Anne and I have gone fishing.
I like it. Yeah.
And then I LOL, and I said we just have other commitments, right? But I did say Anne and I have gone fishing, so we
gone fishing. Yes, find me next week.
Hi, Trenzone. Hi, Tammy. So anyway, yeah. So we didn't do anything. I followed. Hi, Tracy, sweetie. How are you? I followed Kathy's guided light. They were all over there too. So I followed her.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And went in her room and, followed her and supported her, but I didn't join her. I mean, she was out there on her own and that. So yeah. So, thanks, Trend. Thanks, Gerald. Okay, get his name down here. So we're just going to chat up a little bit as a few more people come in the room, and then we'll start. Okay. So again, welcome everybody. Thank you so much. And also, guys, thank you for supporting my friends out there as well that, do what I do. And Anne is going to go out on her own one of these days with me as her guest. So you guys will just flip over to her room, whether we do it on a Saturday or something like that, whatever. But I do want to support her. And now that she has the access to having her own button on the bottom, hi, Tamara, for her to have super chat donations as well. So that's what we work towards. And she's done that. So hi, Tamara. Nice to see you, sweetheart. So yeah, so she just has to get her act together and check her calendar.
Check my diary. Yes, I've been away.
Lady, coming and going. I'm envious, though. I think it's wonderful. And so I'm so glad to be able to do that. And she's getting some really good hits on her videos, guys. Over 1,000 on 2 of them. And it's just going to keep going because she's just that kind of reader, and we all love her. And the universe has got her back, and her angels and everybody, and they're going to send them to her. And she's so positive. And that's part of success, guys, is being positive, right? Thank you, Damar. She's saying congratulations. So yeah, we have to be positive, and that's what we need to do. Every day I get up and say thank you for all the people looking at my videos. Thank you for all the the money that AdSense sends me. Thank you for all the subscribers coming in. And I look, and every week they just go up and up and up because we're giving thanks, right? And we feel positive. Thanks, Tracy. So Tracy here.
I mean, tomorrow I'll start. Tuesday's a day when I'll do quite a lot of readings. Yeah. And I have my little cup of tea. I sit exactly here in my little room with the butterflies on the wall, and hopefully the sun's shining. And before I start, I just think, I'm in my element. How lucky am I to be able to do this? And then I start talking, and I love talking. And I talk for most of the morning with a break for coffee at about 10:30. And then I start talking again. And I'm thinking, I think the angels are having a laugh. And so am I.
So how many videos do you do per day? 3? Usually.
Sometimes, well, I have done more, but then I do get tired the next day. So generally, I'll do 3 and have a break, perhaps 3 more.
Okay.
So that, especially on a Tuesday when I have more time, I'll try to get them nearly done by then.
Yeah.
So I'll hope to have about 8 or 9 done for the next week.
Oh, so you're lucky you can do that, because on Mondays I have to get all of my 7 Pisces everything videos out, right? Or daily vibe from your guides, right? Pisces. And so I try to get those done and scheduled because they come out every day at 12 o'clock midnight each following day. And then Tuesday, I start with my weeklies, and I do my 3 Tuesdays, and they go out for Wednesday. So by Saturday, they're out there. Either Saturday or Sunday, they're out there. And then in between that, we're doing our shorts, right?
Yes.
People don't know, guys. You don't know. We're sitting with our iPhones watching Netflix, and we're taking every one of our videos for the week, our long versions, and we're sitting on our phone because your phone is the only instrument that you can do this on. You can't do it on the computer. And we just drag it over, We have to make it into a short. We have to title it. We have to publish it. We get it out there. So those shorts, but I have to tell you guys, in order for us to make anything on our shorts, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's 10 million views.
Yes, it is.
10 million views on those little tiny short videos before they pay us a penny, basically. So, but what it is, guys, is when you're out here doing what Anne and I do, it's another form of marketing ourselves. So if somebody says, oh, they've got a short there, and they look at the short, they like it. In there, they can click on the long. So it's generating somebody maybe new to look at a short, our video of ours, and then they can go and watch the whole video. So yeah, 10 million. Isn't that ridiculous, Tamara? People think we're out here and we're rich. Wrong. You know, those videos that are out there, we get paid pennies for. So every time you click on a video, you're helping us. And we're always involved with the algorithm. We're always involved with what YouTube's doing, because YouTube is constantly evolving and changing things, making it difficult a lot of the times for some of us. But we have to keep up with the times in order to stay out here, because it is one of the few free platforms to get yourself out on. So we're grateful for that. And we love YouTube for that. So, okay, on that note, I better stop talking, because we do have a few, here to start off with. And we've got Trend Zone. And you know, Trend Zone's always open. He has a question, and we'll see what happens. So Jenny's here, and Damara's here, and Trend Zone's here, and Tracy Wilbur's here. Beautiful. Our Erica Duncan's here. So yeah, we've got a few in the room, and so we'll start here with our reading. So see who comes in. What's happening?
So we're reading for Gerald.
We're reading for Gerald. Yeah. And he's open. So whatever spirit gives him, that's what we're doing.
Okay. So, Gerald, what's the weather doing in Chicago? It's nice and cool and autumny here in Yorkshire.
Yeah, we're
just that little bit cooler. Well, a lot cooler, actually.
Yeah.
So we're all much more sensible. We're getting back to...
Well, it's more normal, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, getting back to normal. So, Gerald, are you good for me to go, Brenda?
Go for it. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. The first card, and this flipped out. I don't know whether you saw it, but I was shuffling and this flew out. 6 of Coins. This is about new opportunities showing up. Things that you've been manifesting, things you've been working on, things that goals that you've been working towards. This is the week when they could start actually showing up. So it's a coins card. It's 6 of Coins. So this could very much have something to do with finances, with work, with career, with home life, with family. Then the next card you've got is another 6. 6 of Pencils, 6 of Swords this time. And this is about a breath of fresh air coming in. It's something new. This is you moving on, feeling good, making that move forward. Our little angel on the card, look, she's walking away. It can sometimes mean a holiday. She's got a little suitcase there with her. But generally, this is a card when suddenly things start picking up again. Things become clear. And this is you moving forward, moving on and feeling good. The 2 of Pencils is about decision making. So very often it's indecision that keeps us stuck, not being quite sure between this or that. So this card comes in and says, get all your information together and then be ready to make a positive choice. And when you decide which way you want to go, where you want to move forward, that can be the catalyst of this momentum forward, because your final card is the Wheel of Fortune. It's literally about moving forward, finally, delays being over. This is the Wheel of Fortune moving forward again. Again, we've got 2 cards here showing up. that very often show up after things have felt a little bit stuck or a little bit delayed. Not anymore. This is the week when you make your decisive, because you're going to decide. It's the deciding that's the catalyst. And it's almost like you decide which direction you want to go in, and then this wheel of fortune energy comes in after that, and that gets the momentum going, and that's a positive, a mindful, and a very successful move forward. So I hope that resonates, Gerald, and thank you for coming into the room.
Beautiful. Okay. So, Gerald, you're standing your ground. This is who you are. You're strong and you're defending your corner. This could have to do with that legal situation, but in general, you're not going to take any guff from anybody this week. I think that you're going to be, you're fighting in your own end of the corner. You're standing up for yourself, which is good. It's an ongoing battle for you that makes you weary, though. Okay. So I want you to just take time for yourself and breathe. Okay. Don't get yourself all stressed out over a situation before it's even happened. Okay. You've got great resilience. You do bounce back. Maybe you've just been feeling a little under the weather, maybe emotionally or physically this week, but you will bounce back. You've got great resilience. And, one of the things is you rely on that, and you've got a good backbone to do that. Your perseverance and your persistence to stand up for yourself and always be positive and defend your end of the corner. They just said Cassius Clay. Isn't that funny? Thank you, Spirit. So, what does he say? Sting like a
Float like a butterfly.
Yeah. And that's what they're saying to me. So you've got that ability to be able to stand up, but you do it in a really good way. You've got an offer coming in. The Ace of Pentacles is prosperity, abundance, something coming in the form of an opportunity that could enhance perhaps your income or money coming in. It's usually a good financial beginning when we get that Ace of Pentacles. And it's doing good investments. It's being mindful about savings and having stability and security right now. You're working hard on something here with the 7. Anne had what did you have? The 8 of Pentacles or the 6?
6.
Okay. So I have the 7. And this is saying you're working for, is that 7 or 8? It's 8. Sorry. You're working for your goals, and you're very good with your money. This might be a week where you're even more tuned into your finances. You might be watching money or saving money or tucking money away right now. You're doing really good. You have that ability to step up to the plate. This is often the card of the apprentice, learning something new, being able to apply that to something that's going to enhance your income, your job, your career. I know you're retired. So I'm looking at it as what you're applying to your financial situation as it is and it stands now. Now, the Page of Swords is at the end, and the Page of Swords is, and again, pages are messengers that bring us opportunities, that bring us messages. This particular one, you may be hearing something coming in, and it could have to do with a legal issue or not, but it's going to slow you down and put a little bit of a pause to what you're doing right now. It's delayed, okay? It's also delayed news. You could be waiting to hear something to do with a court case or a legal situation. But you know what? It brings you clarity. You're able to process it, and you're able to move forward. This card's about curiosity. This particular page is very curious, and he comes up with really exciting offers and opportunities. So keep your mind curious. You could be communicating with powers that be or people that could be you're dealing with right now, either in finance or legal issues. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Hope that helps. Okay, beautiful. All righty, let's see. So that's Trend Zone. Tracy's here. We're going to do Tracy. Let's see what we've got. Oops, there's my girl. Tracy. All right. Any positive change for me? You feel like you're stuck? Okay, let's see what Spirit's bringing you. What we've got here. All right. Let's see what we have.
So Tracy, now then, interestingly, you were saying you were stuck. Now, when I'm not reading tarot cards and doing ironing, I do listen to some.
And doing ironing, I love it.
Because I love ironing. I listen to astrology, various astrologers, and it's interesting you should say you're stuck, because now I didn't know this. So understand, I'm not an astrologer. Today, anytime now where I am, is a brand new moon, and it is an eclipse. It is a partial solar eclipse. So for the past few weeks, everybody's felt a little bit stuck and things have felt a little bit unclear. So that makes perfect sense with what's going on there. And after, where are we today? 21st. It's the equinox as well. So we've got 12 hours of daylight and darkness. That's all going on. So as we move through this week, apparently, according to these lovely astrologers, things should start to feel like they're unstuck. But everybody, when it's an eclipse season, things aren't clear. It's like somebody juggling and all the balls being up in the air at once and nothing being quite clear. So getting back to your reading, which I do know something about because this is what I'm doing. We've got some fabulous cards for you, Tracy. We've got a page, a king and a queen. So we've got people showing up. And the page of pencils is first, page of swords. And this is about new information coming in. This is all about information, inspiration, and new ideas. So this little page brings in this information for you. Now, sometimes it can mean a slight change to plan. It can mean a slight delay for something. You might find out from somebody who's a little bit perhaps blunt in their delivery. Don't take any notice of that. Just listen to what they're saying. But this page generally brings in something new ideas. This is this clarity coming in. And this is lovely after this eclipse time that we've just been going through. We've then got the King of Teacups, King of Cups. And the kings and the queens are authority figures in the deck. They've learned their lessons and very much act as our teachers and mentors. And this King of Teacups is kind, generous, considerate. Somebody who would put their arm on your shoulder and say, hey, you've got this. Someone who would come in and be very helpful and supportive. You would also find this energy, can you see on the card? There's the king, look, helping other people to feel better. So you would find this sort of energy in a volunteering role, a caring role, working for a non-profit, a mentoring, helping other people, style of energy, a healer energy. This is immediately followed by the Queen of Coins. Now this one, she's lovely. She's very grounded, very focused on home and family, very good with money. If you wanted to talk to any of the lovely figures in the tarot and you wanted some really clear advice that was grounded in common sense, this is the one you'd talk to. She's sensible, she's practical, she's resourceful. Very often making sure that the people around her have everything that they need. And the reason she's so good at that is she's very grounded. So this energy here is very much to do, it's the coin suit. So we had the cups, the King of Cups about emotions and how we feel. This coins energy is very much to do with home and family and work and career and money. And this is you, the energy with this card, really being sensible and taking a management role almost in all of that in the nicest way possible. Common sense, practical, resourceful, really grounded energy. The Justice card is next. This is things, if you're waiting for a decision, falling in your favor. It's also the card that says, do what you know is the right thing to do. Be guided by your little moral compass. There, look. Be guided by honesty, integrity, fairness, all those lovely, lovely qualities, and allow those to lead the way. So you've got this lovely help from the king and the queen, the teacups and the coins. We've got new energy, new information coming in. And then I thought we can't just leave it there. We'll have one more. Ace of Wands, fresh new start, new opportunity. This is exciting, something you're really enthusiastic about. This card says, what are you waiting for? So if you're feeling a little bit stuck when this Ace of Wands shows up, the answer to that is not for much longer, because I do feel that this information's going to come in, these new ideas, and then you're off again. Something new, something exciting, and you really making the most of that fabulous opportunity. So, Tracy, I hope that resonates, and thank you for coming into the room.
Beautiful. Thank you, Anne. Okay, my lovely Tracy, you've got the Four of Pentacles, holding on to something or holding back. Okay, this is the extremes in which you spend or save your money. You might be concerned about finances right now and the future therein, and stability and security for your long-term future. However, this card says, I think you're going to be mindful of your spending. You're not going to be going out and spending anything. You're budgeting. You're watching your money. This is a card that says, you could be feeling as though you're a little bit bored, but I do think that you are trying to plan your future financially. And I know that you've been talking about this, and you've talked about career change or job change or location change in the past. Now the devil comes in, and this is getting up in your head and allowing yourself to let that negativity take over you. Don't be the sponge and absorb all that energy, because it only brings you down, and it only brings you in that more negative karma. The devil is that preconceived idea that you're feeling down or negative about something, but it's also the card that can lead to depression and anything like that. So try to let go of it. It's making healthy and mindful decisions and choices to be more positive and keep moving forward. The devil is that card of shaking off all of those chains that are holding you down and blocking you from feeling better about the situation. The Four of Cups comes in. It's a card of rest, relaxation, calling a truce, pulling back, just breathing. Okay. So take your time to breathe in and breathe out. If you have to do more meditative work, or listen to the music that you love, or take those salt baths, or surround yourself in that lavender oil, whatever the case is, Tracy, you deserve to do that for yourself. This is a card that says, don't make any snap decisions. Don't run out and making any fast choices and decisions right now. You're planning for your future, but you can do that from behind a closed door, where when you're in the tub and relaxing. The Queen of Wands comes in, vibrant, successful, entrepreneur, but she's also the most confident queen out there. She goes out after what she wants, and she is that queen. I tell you, you might be wanting to do something. Maybe you're listening to outside forces, or to people who have opinions about what it is you want to do and the changes you're making therein. Don't allow other people to decide your happiness or the direction you're going to be going. You have a good business sense about you, just like this queen does. You have foresight. You have this ability to be well liked. You've got a craft, a gift that you can use. Like her, no wonder she's so confident, right? So just ignore those doubters, and just keep moving in that direction. Keep planning. If this is your ultimate goal that you want to see come into fruition, don't give up on it. Okay, you can take time out to think about it. Okay, but don't allow yourself to get negative about it. Now, at the end, the universe has got your back, because you have the Magician, and the Magician is all about starting that dream and taking action and going towards it. The Magician is about creativity and taking action and doing that. But the universe is saying you've got everything going for you. Utilize those assets that you have. You've got skills that you can apply, and you're visualizing your future. Keep doing that. Keep manifesting and visualizing and manifesting your dreams, because often I say with the Magician, the universe supplies you with time, effort, support, love, or maybe even the additional finances coming in that you require. Okay, so you've got everything there. The universe is saying we've got your back. Just keep moving in that direction and be consistent. Okay. So that's what I have for you. It sounds more like a lecture I'm giving you, but I'm not. I'm trying to lecture you, but that when spirit steps forward and throws this information at me, that's how they're hitting me with it. So thanks so much, Tracy, and always commenting on our on our videos, and for coming in and dropping me that message the other day. I'm always here for you. Okay, so Mr. Maurice, I think Erica Duncan. Where's Erica? Erica. There you are. Okay, so Erica says, General. Okay, perfect. Hi, Dean. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Oh, yes. We got to do that, don't we, Dean? Okay. Oh, you're welcome. Sorry, go ahead.
All right, go ahead. Right, okay, Erica, thank you so much for coming into the room. And again, for all your lovely comments and support on my channel as well. It's really appreciated. So, looking at your cards, I think this could be a theme for this evening. We've got this Six of Pencils card coming up again for you this time. And this is about moving on and feeling good. It's about things, if they felt a little bit foggy, a bit unsure, if you like things delayed or stuck, not anymore. This is you making your move, moving forward decisively, moving forward mindfully, and feeling good about it. Your help, we've got this King of Teacups again. This is lovely. The king's authority figures in the deck here to help and guide and teach us. This is the king who wants to make sure that you feel good. Very connected with feelings and emotions. This king is kind and generous and supportive, and very often in a role where they're helping other people to feel good. So we've got here in this help part, this could be you showing up, or it could be somebody coming in with the generous guidance, help and support that you're looking for. What do you need to focus on? Staying positive and focusing on what could go right. We are programmed very often to do just the opposite. So focus on what could go right, visualize a positive outcome, and keep moving forward. Keep an eye on the small details. This is how to help yourself. Make sure that you've read the small print and then read it again. Dot the I's, cross the T's. Make sure that all those tiny little details are all in place, because it's the little details that can very often make a big difference. So this is diligence, checking all those details carefully. Guidance from Spirit, we've got the Happy Ever After card, 10 of Cups, happiness, joy, fulfillment, love, time spent with loved ones. Trustworthy relationships. This is absolutely lovely. Things that really make you feel happy and joyful. So we've got that bringing the reading together. And the outcome, Page of Pencils, Page of Swords, showing up again. This is clarity, light bulb moment going on, new inspiration, new information, and brand new ideas. And I think that could be the spark that gets things moving forward. You've got this King of Teacups energy coming in with the help, loving guidance and support. This is you doing your homework on all the small print. Then the Happy Ever After card showing up. So focus on what could go right. Have a sense of new information coming in, which will really give you that impetus. It will give you the clarity to help you make this positive move for yourself. So, Erica, I hope that resonates. Thank you.
Thank you, Anne. It's beautiful. Hi, Kathy. No, Dean's in here too. So you're not late. We're here. We're still going. We just started at 2. Okay, Erica, thank you so much for always coming in our room and gracing us with your trust when it comes to questions. So you've got the 4 of Pentacles. You might be holding on to something or just budgeting. Often this card is referred to the extremes that you spend or save your money. It can be also, you could be frugal, being mindful of what you're doing right now. Maybe money could be a little bit tight and you're concerned about the future and security of your money. But you're budgeting, and that's okay. You also could be holding on to situations or even people and relationships. Now, coming in next, you've got the beautiful card of generosity, which is the 6 of Pentacles, which is gifts coming in. So if you're worried about money, you might be pleasantly surprised that you're going to be better off than you think. But this is a card of generosity, that you could be receiving something. Maybe you're going to get a loan or a remittance or a reimbursement or a gift of gratitude for something that you earned and did. But you could also be the one out there initiating this beautiful, gracious gift of generosity to someone else who needs time, effort, support, your love, or maybe some money as well. So it's a great card. Every one of these cards is the yes card that came out for you today. But generosity is going to be initiated towards you, or you're going to be doing it for someone else. The Ace of Swords is in your challenge position, but this is a good card because it's complete, concise clarity. If something has been unclear, it's been in the fog, you've been wondering about a situation, all of a sudden now, bang, you have complete clarity. You have a clear sight line. You're standing in your truth. You know where you stand with this situation. It's victory, it's success, it's mental clarity. It's all about, being able now to know the truth about a situation, and it gives you clarity to have a vision to move forward. So it's a great card when it comes in. That now you have the Temperance. Slow down, take your time. Okay. This is a card that says you need to balance yourself, take yourself to center. Don't get yourself all stressed out. Think about what it is you want, but be mindful of how much space you allow any negative energy into rent space in your head. This says your angels and your guides have your back. It's always depicted as an angel or wings behind a person. And that means the universe and spirit and your angels have your back. Okay. It's going to work out in your favor. Now, your final card is the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is your ideal man. Often we say the king is because he is the most mature. But this person can come riding into town and sweep you off your feet, either in love or with an idea you're going to love. This could also be an invitation. You might be getting an invitation to go to some sort of event that is a wedding or an engagement or something that refers to love. But this particular knight could be coming in with some sort of exciting proposal for you, whether it's a marriage or whether it's a proposal of some situation that you might really, really love. So this person has creative expression, and they come in and they get you going, and you're going to like this individual right away, or you're going to like what they bring to you. So that's what I have for you, Erica. Thank you so much. Blessings. All righty. Hi, Crystal. You snuck in under the line here. I didn't see you come in. I'll get your name down here. 1983. Thank you for coming in. All right. So the next one is Mr. Maurice. Yes. Mr. Maurice. What do the cards coming towards me in general? We want the general. What's happening here? All righty. Crystal, in order to ask a personal question, you have to go down to the money sign and do a minimum of a $5 super chat donation. Then you can ask us anything, and we will focus on that love reading for you. We will, at the end of this hour and a half, time permitting, be reading people, giving out a couple of just general messages. Okay, so if you don't want to ask a question and pay for it, then stay in the room and we can give you a couple cards that could or may not refer to your question. Okay. All righty. So here we are, Mr. Maurice Evans.
Okay. So, Mr. Maurice, thank you for coming into the room, and again for lovely support on my channel every week. So we've got some interesting cards in the loveliest way for you. So you want what's coming towards you in general. And the first card is the Five of Swords, Five of Pencils. And this is about you walking forward in a new direction with new ideas, closing the door on something, learning from experience. This is the card of I've been there, I've done that, I've got the t-shirt, and now what do I want to do now? So taking all that experience and now moving forward with new ideas and new plans. Your help, we've got the Three of Wands. So it says dream big and then dream even bigger. Put a date on it and you've got a goal, and then start taking the action steps to get you there. So this is you perhaps looking at something new, moving in forward with a new plan. Dream big, believe in yourself. The Wands suit are very confident. It's very enthusiastic suit, and this is you making plans for the future. And it does also remind you to start doing something about that now. The 10 of Pentacles, what do you need to focus on? This says an improving situation. This is you climbing the ladder of success. So things getting better, a much improved situation. If things have felt a little bit difficult or challenging recently, this is the card that says things are looking up and things are looking so much better now. How can you help yourself? Got the 7 of Pentacles, and this again is about moving in a new direction, leaving something behind. It could be an old way of doing things. It could be an old way of thinking. And this is a lovely card, the little angel. She's got 2 choices on that signpost, and it says follow your needs and follow your plans. So this is you very much assessing where you are and assessing where you want to go, but this time with more of what you want in the equation. What do you need? What would you like to do? And prioritizing those. Again, we've got this new planning energy coming through. So do your homework. This is the Page of Coins. This is the guidance from Spirit. Our little page here, look. Do the research, do your homework, gather information. That's what she's doing here, look. She's reading books. She's gathering all this knowledge and information. And from that, this is where the opportunity to move with new plans, move in a new direction, is very likely to stem from this. So make sure you're well read. Make sure that you find out information for yourself. And your final card is lovely. The Magician. This is you. This Magician comes in and says, yes, you can. You are ready. You have everything you need. You can do it. So do your homework. Know the situation is improving. Be ready to move in a slightly new direction, new plans, learning from the past, leaving behind what you don't want, dreaming big, looking forward to exactly where you want to go and what you would like to do. And the Magician comes in at the end and says, right, you're well on your way, off you go. So, Mr. Maurice, I hope that resonates, and thank you.
Beautiful. Okay, Mr. Maurice, you have the King of Wands. You've got leadership coming into you. You could be taking on a leadership role, being in the seat of power. This particular king goes big or he goes home. You could be stepping up there, being in charge of something, being decisive, finally now knowing where it is you want to go. Because following that is the Wheel of Fortune, and that's karmic good luck coming your way. So something could be coming in here where you're going to be given more authority, or you're going to just feel more in charge of your emotions, your life in general. And it's a card of destiny and chance and good luck that could be rolling in your way. So enjoy the energy of that. Stand in your strength and know that you have the ability to be in charge of whatever it is you want to do in your personal life. Now, your help or your hurdle or your challenge, as Anne calls it, is the 10 of Swords. And the 10 of Swords is looking back. Maybe you're reflecting on the past and you're thinking about, yeah, I thought that's what it was. That it's a card that says you're on your feet again. You're back in the game. You may have felt betrayed. You may have felt left out. You may have felt, you've been backstabbed or something broke down and collapsed. But now you're on your feet and it's the ending of that defeated feeling. You're moving forward now in a new direction. So keep yourself positive, because you could be receiving something unexpected in the form of a gift. When we get the 6 of Pentacles, that's that card of generosity. You could be receiving some money, a refund, as I said, a bonus, something coming in that you're going to love. But when it comes in, it's almost, you're going to be surprised. It's like, wow, that was super cool. That was generous. You could also be out there doing something for someone else. Maybe you're getting involved in a nonprofit organization or something like that. But the card of generosity is something that's generally unexpected. We receive it and we just feel so blessed that we've got it. So you could be getting assistance. You could be getting support in some way, time, effort, support, love, or money from someone here. And you're going to feel as though the powers that be are going to side with you. Now, the star comes in. And I always say the star is getting recognition for something that you're doing. Dream big, dreams can come true, setting your goals. But I always say that you're the star on your own stage. Get out there, market yourself, get out there, make yourself seen. All eyes are going to be on you. You have the power to walk in your light, shine your light, and feel successful. The star is all about that. The star is having recognition and inspiration at this time. You're going to be rejuvenated, and you're going to be able to see some clarity coming in the future. Okay. So thank you so much, Mr. Maurice. It's always a pleasure to see you in our room, and you're such a loyal fan of ours. Thank you so much. Dean, my dancing machine. Where are you? There you are, my good friend. Okay. All right. Just met Jeff. Is he a good match? Love you, ladies, and we love you. Yes. Is he a good match? All righty.
Okay, so Dean, thank you for coming into the room, and lovely to read for you. So, just met Jeff. Is he a good match? Okay, let's see. 4 of Wands is your first card. That's stability, it's happiness, it's recognition, it's celebration. It's you being appreciated. Everything you do and all that you are, and you receiving with grace and with gratitude. We've got the 2 of Wands. This is you moving forward as part of a positive partnership. It's working together. The 2 angels on the card, it's when they work together where the success can be found. So we've got positive partnerships. We've got a fresh new energy coming in. The Wands are something you're really enthusiastic and really excited about. So positive partnerships. We've got the Dreamer card. First card in the whole deck. You taking a leap of faith, stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit, trying something new. It's the start of something. It's the first card in the whole deck. You pushing open those doors of opportunity, stepping straight through them to see what's on the other side. The Ace of Pencils, Ace of Swords next. Here's clarity. This is something new. The aces are the big first card of the whole suit. The pencils, the sword suit, is inspiration, new ideas. This is you. On the card, look, she's got this target. She's hit the bullseye right in the middle. She's had a few tries first, and they didn't work. But now she knows exactly what to do. This is the clarity coming in. This is the light bulb moment coming in. This is absolutely lovely. New ideas, new information, new clarity. Everything becoming clear or becoming clearer. And just to finish off, we've got the High Priestess card here. This is you following your intuition. I know you are an intuitive and a beautiful card reader. So we've got this High Priestess energy coming in saying, follow your intuition, listen to that inner voice. Do your homework, take your time. This is a lovely thing that the High Priestess does. Don't go rushing. She's taking her time. She's finding out information. She's drinking tea. She's not rushing anything. She's thinking it all through. So is he a good match? Yes, I think so based on these cards. Take your time. Don't rush. The clarity that you've perhaps felt lacking up till now is here for you. And the 2 of Wands moving forward as part of a positive partnership, and the 4 of Wands, reason to celebrate, and you being appreciated. It looks absolutely lovely. And the Dreamer, the start of something lovely. This is the start of the whole tarot journey. It's absolutely beautiful. So Dean, take your time, don't rush. The clarity coming in for you, and this is the one that really keeps jumping out at me, this Two of Wands energy, moving forward as part of a positive partnership. So I wish you well and thank you.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, Dean, you're getting a bonus here. Spirit said I needed to lay out all these cards on you. There's 5, but I'm also laying out the 5 romance cards as well. I'm reading them together with it. So there's definitely attraction. It's worth the wait. You've got the 4 of Pentacles, which you know means holding on to something. You've been holding on for the right one, and this particular one says this could be the one. Okay, so you're attracting what it is you want. You've been manifesting it, and you have that ability now that you're going to be drawing in the right individual. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. I'm seeing that this person will be moving slow, not charging in towards this relationship. You're holding on and you're waiting for the right one to come, and you will. You're attracting that person. You're calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations are being answered, and here he comes. There is your King of Swords. This particular person, I think you're going to find is honest, straight up, and he's going to be there in your end of the corner. I think this person's very protective too, when it comes to who he likes, and he will be there to defend you and keep the wolf off your door. This person is honest. He's intelligent, he's educated, and he's his craft. He knows his skills. Okay. So I do think you're calling in your soulmate, and that may be that King of Swords. Now, coming in next, you're going to have heart-to-heart conversations with this individual, and you're going to honestly discuss your feelings with each other, charging towards your goals here, coming out with the Chariot. Okay. This is my champion card. You're planning your moves. You're going to have lots of good discussions with each other so that you're going to see success at the end of the day. Yeah, there's going to be some challenges, but you guys are going to have the ability to navigate your way through any of these challenges. Okay, together. I see a strong bond here. Now, coming in next with the Strength card, you've got the worth waiting for. Okay, divine timing. So the universe and spirit are sending you this person, but they're saying you still have to be patient. Okay, I'm seeing this person personally myself. My download messages are this guy moves slow. He doesn't jump in. He's not going to push. He's a Taurus. Okay, yeah, he's the bull. He'll keep the wolf off your and they're very truthful. The worst thing they hate is a liar. So Taurus is steadstrong and true. They stick to their guns. They have good jobs. They keep their jobs. So anyway, you're going to have to be a bit patient with this individual, because I think he's moving slow. He's not going to go head charging in very quickly. But be careful, because if something goes wrong and he draws the line in the sand, it's done. Okay. So, but you know, you can trust this person. Okay. He's very trustworthy. Be patient with this situation. Don't push it. Okay. Yes. Very slow. Thank you for confirming. Now, I'm telling you, this could be the one. Okay. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek, and this is him. The hard times are going to end. Okay. You had a hard climb with the other relationships here. When we get the, what am I looking at here? When we get the 10 of Wands, yeah. When we get the 10 of Wands, it means you've had a hard go at relationships. You've struggled with them. You've pushed hard, but you've been the one giving. Okay. You don't have to be that kind of people pleaser anymore. You don't have to bend to the point of breaking anymore. You have taken a little bit of time off. You've been calling in your soulmate. Now you realize that the communication lines have to be completely open without interrogation. You go out and you meet each other. You don't interrogate each other, but you're going to have the ability to have wonderful conversations about situations in your life so that you can navigate yourself through any issues as you move through. We all have history. We all have those skeletons in the closet. It's how we deal with them. So I think the next part of this relationship, you're going to find this relationship a lot easier than the past ones. Okay. This is making mindful decisions. You're no longer anybody's beast of burden anymore, Dean. This person's going to be there for you. Okay. This person is going to care for you. This person's going to, well, they're saying worship, but anyway, I don't want to use that word, but that's the word that Spirit just sent me. So this could be the one. Yes, I think this is a very good situation, a very good relationship. Just be patient. He moves slow. He's not going to come in hot and heavy and strong. You may want to charge forward with this because you really like this guy, but you can trust him. He's trustworthy. His word means everything. Okay. So yeah, I think this is a good connection, but just don't push it. All right. Just enjoy it. Let him come to you. Okay. So last night and this afternoon. What do you mean? You're seeing each other, or you saw each other Yeah, you like I like that word worship. I bet you do. My husband did never used worship. He would say to me, I adore you. I would say, I love you. And he'd say, yeah, well, I love you and I adore you. So that was a word I never heard in my life referred to a relationship. And that's my husband. Okay. Hi, Elper. How are you? Nice to see you. I'm going to put your name down here. All right. And we've got Marby. Hey, Marby, how are you? All right. Excuse me. Okay. I think that's what the next one is. Just make sure. Thanks so much, Dean. Okay. Marby. Hey, both. So nice to see you. Can you please read cards for me? It's for my career. I am still waiting to receive an answer related to my career. I was wondering if it will resolve in favor of me. Thank you. Okay. Okay.
So, Alper, thank you so much for coming into the room. So, we're talking about your career. And you're still waiting. Yes. The first card that's come out for you is the High Priestess. This is a major arcana card, so it's one of the high energy ones. And this is exactly what she's doing. She's not in any rush. She's waiting. She's gathering information. She's reading all the information that she needs and gathering knowledge. So this is overlighting your reading. So this makes perfect sense that things aren't moving. This is a card of deliberation. This is a card of assessing and just taking time. Your help, then this is one of the slowest cards in the deck, immediately followed by one of the fastest. So, 8 of Wands, everything taking off all at once. It's exciting. It's you juggling all sorts of different things. This is a card of everything suddenly moving forward, delays being over. So I do understand that at the moment you're in this waiting energy, but not for much longer, because suddenly I do feel there will be like a sudden move forward. What do you need to focus on? The future. We've got the 7 of Coins. This is you doing the groundwork, starting something new, planting the seeds. The 7 of Coins here, very much to do with work, career, money, home life. She's planting the seed. She's starting something new, looking towards the future. And this card says there's no need to worry. Once you've done the groundwork and started something, know that success will come further down the road. She can plant these little seeds, but she can't make them grow, grow any faster. So plant them, make your plans, look towards the future, visualize the happy outcome that you want, and know that this will come further along the road. How can you help yourself? Do your homework. We've got the Page of Coins. Again, this coins energy, work, career, finances, money. This little page here is bringing in information to help you. And she's saying here, do your homework, do your research, be very well read on the situation. Find out all the information that you need for yourself. So it's time to do your homework. And then this page sometimes needs a little nudge to actually put that knowledge into practice. So homework to do, information to gather. That's another little echo from this High Priestess. Look, she's reading a book as well, finding out information. Spirit guidance, we've got a Knight. Now, this again is fast-moving energy. It's right diagonally opposite this 8 of Wands, which is everything taking off all at once. Wands. So we've got fast energy coming in again. And this little Knight of Teacups says, stay balanced, stay focused. Just don't be hassled or rushed into anything. One step at a time, just go steady, because this Eight of Wands energy is really exciting and it can be quite impulsive. And that's really exciting. But this little Knight of Teacups comes in and says, yes, that's really good. Take your time. Do your homework. Make sure you are well read, well researched, and just take it steady. And don't be hassled to make it, I want an answer now. Well, you can't have an answer now. Just let me process that. Let me work through that. Let me assess that situation, like the High Priestess is doing. Nobody's rushing her into anything. She's measured. She's mindful. She's planning. She's organized. And your outcome is fantastic. It's the World card. So it's the end of one cycle and it's the start of something new. So it's celebrating a job well done. But it's moving on, moving up. It's advancement and success. And here she is, look, the world in the palm of her hand. She's ready to take that next exciting leap to the next level. So I really hope that resonates for you. And thank you for coming into the room.
Beautiful. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Alper, for coming in again and requesting and trusting us to do a reading for you. I think that money is something that you're very concerned about right now. You have the Four of Coins, and that's holding on. Okay, you're holding on, you're budgeting. You might be juggling money from one account to another, trying to, as I say, rob from Peter to give to Paul, being sure that you have the finances there to cover any expenses right now. You're very mindful of your finances. It's important to you. You could be holding on to a situation or even a person in your life as well that you feel is slipping through your fingers. But I think that you're going to be taking care of your finances, okay? Now, beware, because you don't want to see yourself defeated here with the Seven of Swords. This is a card that says you could be, the Five of Swords. This is a no-win situation. Pick and choose your battles wisely. Don't build bridges that are going to be burnt down later, okay? So keep the door of opportunity open. If you're in a situation, whether it's a personal issue or a business issue, be careful of how you feel. You might be feeling as though you're backed up against the wall and you want to come out fighting. Remember, when we go into battle mode, we have consequences and we have risks that we take. You better weigh them out to make sure it's worth going into that discussion or argument or battle. You might be at that point where you're tired of the way things have been and you want to cut them out of your life with the Queen of Swords. You might be getting rid of things or situations or relationships that just don't work anymore in your life. And that's okay, because she goes solo. She's strong. She's independent. She's not quite sure where she's going to end up, but she knows that moving forward in a new direction, leaving behind those things that no longer are benefiting her, will be beneficial at the end of the day. You've made a judgment call. It's like you're getting a second chance. Okay. This is a card that says you're making your mind up to leave something behind. You're tired of the argument and you're tired of having to budget so hard. So here you are, you're moving forward in a new direction, and this is a judgment call where you are feeling as though you have a second chance. You've done some self-evaluation and you've come to that conclusion. Also, if you're taking anybody with you, they're only going to be people that truly love and support you in this endeavor. The Page of Cups comes in. So you may be hearing about something that you truly love. This person comes in, they could be bringing a youthful, modern, up-to-date idea or a proposal towards you, or they could be wanting to take a relationship to the next level. This person may act, look, or be younger than you, or just bring that beautiful, youthful energy towards you. So it could have to do with a relationship, or what they bring to the table of life to you is going to make you really love it. Thank you so much, Alper. I hope that helps. Hi, Morella. Welcome. Nice to see you again. All righty. When are you heading off to Jamaica again? I noticed your social media. You might be going back to Jamaica. Okay. All righty. So I think that's. Do we have any more super chats? I don't.
Marby.
Marby, here we go. Yes, we do. Okay, Marby, general reading. Thank you, Marby. Let's see what we got. All right. October the 12th. That sounds great. Okay.
Okay, Marby, welcome to the room. You've got some fabulous cards. The Chariot's your first card. So this is you making that move forward easily, a fast move forward, but it's done so mindfully, with balance and with discipline. So if things have felt a little bit stuck or a little bit delayed, not anymore. This is a fast and a decisive move forward. The Three of Wands is about you dreaming big, dreaming even bigger, and starting those action steps to get you there. So looking at the future, looking forward, planning where you would like to go, visualizing the success that you would like, and starting that process right now. We've then got the Dreamer card, another moving forward card, the first card in the whole deck. Taking that leap of faith, stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit, doing something new, opening those doors of opportunity to see what's on the other side. She could stand behind those doors closed, and that would be okay. She could stand there as long as she wanted to. Now she's thinking, no, I think I'm going to find out. I'm ready to take that step forward. So take your time, stay balanced. We've got the Knight of Cups flying in, so this could be something exciting going on, especially with this Chariot energy, which is quite decisive, quite fast. This little Knight of Teacups says, just take it a step at a time, go steady, take your time, don't be rushed. So just when it all starts to get really exciting, that's fabulous. But this is the card that says, don't be impulsive. Take your time, be sensible, one step at a time. And your final card, the 10 of Coins, one of the happy ever after cards, happy home life, happy family life, happy financial life. It's absolutely beautiful energy. So a lovely move forward, looking ahead, dreaming big and making your move. So Marby, I hope that resonates with you.
Beautiful. Thank you, Anne. Well, you've got some really good cards here, Marby, as well. You've got the Temperance card, taking yourself to balance, self-reflection, thinking about things. But this, you could be feeling tugs and nudges from the universe and from your guides and angels. So listen to that little inner voice of reason. That's what I call that, your intuition. Trust it. This is a card that says the universe and the powers that be have your back. So just take your time, do things in moderation. Don't jump into anything too quickly. Like Anne said with her Knight of Cups, take your time, stay balanced, don't rush in. Okay. Everything will work out if you do that. You get an offer here with the Ace of Pentacles. This is usually a card that's success and good luck when it comes to money. You could be hearing about a bonus. You could be hearing about a windfall. You could be hearing about maybe this is a card of opening your own business and also, getting new job opportunities. This is about financial new beginnings that work out for you. New job, new business, money, investments, any of those things could come in. But it's a card of prosperity. Now, you could be going through a transition here. You've got the Six of Swords, which is moving on from troubled waters to calmer shores. This is a card that says you could be making a decision that you don't want to stay where you were or you are now, and you could be contemplating leaving that situation. There's still going to be a few little blips in the water. You don't throw that boat in the water without a wave happening, but it won't be as bad as what you're leaving. This is a card that says calmer waters, calmer situation is coming towards you. You're going to be leaving this situation, going to a better one. The Sun is one of the best cards in the deck. It's happiness, it's success, it's all over well-being. It's a card of good luck, good health. You now are going to be able to see a new beginning. You're giving birth to something new, new dreams, beautiful forward movement, and you're thinking towards that. You're going to have this happiness and truth coming forward. Again, I didn't say it could get any better. You got the Wheel of Fortune. So at the end of the day, you could be receiving an offer. You're taking your time to contemplate. You're going to leave a situation for a better one. You're walking in your light. the sun's going to shine again. And here you have the Wheel of Fortune, and you're able now to see good luck and karma coming into you in that effect. So wow, beautiful cards, Marvy. I couldn't have picked any better cards for you. Okay, guys. Now, what time have we got? We got 3:07. We've got time to do some cards. So what we're going to do is we're going to do Tammy first. Tammy, please step up. Let me know you're still here, sweetheart. Then we're going to do Damara, and see who's in the room. We've got Morella. So anybody who has not had a paid reading, okay, a super chat reading, we're going to pull a few cards for you for being in the room and and being here throughout the duration of the chat. So Tammy, if you're here, we're going to do you first, and then we're going to do Damara. Okay. So
how many cards, Brenda?
3.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, great. We got Kathy, Crystal, Morella. Okay. All righty. So we got Tammy, we got Damara, we got Kathy's Guided Light, and we've got Crystal, and we've got Morella McGuire. So Tammy, if you're here, sweetie, you're usually in the room all the time. If not, there you are.
Yes, she's here.
There's my girl. There's my girl. Okay. So let's pull some cards for. And now you can use tarot. You can use. I'm going to be using. I think I'm going to use oracle messages. Okay.
Okay.
You can use
I'll
tarot.
continue with the tarot then, Brenda.
Yeah.
So, Tammy, thank you for coming into the room. You're always here looking after us, and we are so grateful. So, sending love from sunny Yorkshire. Your first card, 5 of Cups. Here you are, moving forward, moving on from the past. Acknowledging that it's important, it's brought us to where we are, and now it's you moving forward to something so much better. We've got the Moon card. So this is very much about your intuition, how you feel about something. And this says, trust your intuition. The answers lie within. It also says that there could be new information coming to light to help you. So this could be the last little jigsaw piece in the puzzle that you're waiting for, that last little bit of information coming in. So look out for that new information coming in for you. Then we've got the King of Pencils. This is lovely. An authority figure in the deck. This king is honest, is truthful, is very much here to give out help, advice, very much where complex paperwork is involved. So this would be somebody stepping up as a financial advisor, or a lawyer, or a solicitor, or somebody that you would ask to read over the small print of a contract, something like that. In comes your lovely help from this king who knows exactly what they're doing, who is clear, who is concise, who is logical and straight to the point. So very much a card, very much energy, Tammy, of moving forward, leaving the past behind to something so much better, new information coming to light for you, and then the clarity coming in, and you making that decisive move forward to something so much better. So I hope that resonates. Thank you.
Beautiful. Tammy, you've got the card. If you are worried, don't have the strength to move on, think of how much strength you are using to hold on to something. Then redirect that energy and enjoy your life. So don't hang on to a no-win situation, okay? Pick and choose your battles wisely. Let go of any negative energy that you might be carrying with you. I think right now your answers from your angels is communicate clearly. In any discussions with anybody, make sure that you both of you sit down or you communicate clearly so there's no misunderstandings. Things aren't taken out of context. Be direct. And lay your demands on the table and be truthful. I know you are. Communicate clearly is so important in dealing with anything. Okay, it doesn't even have to be on a personal level. It could be a relative, family, bank, doctor, whatever the case is. Make sure that you communicate so that you understand everything that's being given to you and they do yours. Now, your angel number you've been given is 2112. Okay. All right. And this card says new beginning, hope, fresh start, lifestyle purpose, and spiritual awakening. This is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. So communicating is very important this week. Stop worrying don't worry about anything. Step into your strength and know that there's a new beginning coming in for you. Stay focused on it. Okay. Those are the cards I've got for you. Okay, Damara, my beautiful Damara. Here we are. Damara, yes, eclipse tonight.
It is the eclipse tonight. Yes.
Yeah. Kathy's guided light. Are you still here in my room? Or are you out doing your thing right now? If you're here, you'll get a couple of cards. We only give cards to people who are actually in the room. Okay, guys. So Damara's here. I know Morella was here. And Crystal, if you're still here. Okay, so step up. Morella was here just a minute ago. Damara, this is for you, sweetie.
Okay. So Damara, thank you as well for these lovely little messages, which I see from time to time of loving support. It's really appreciated. So my cards for you. 9 of Wands. Stay determined, stay focused. Do not give up. Keep going. This is the lovely message of this 9 of Wands card. So it's motivation, it's self-belief, determination. Right in the center of the reading, we've got the Queen of Wands, the most confident queen, as Brenda says. This is the queen who says, yes, I can. You just watch me. She is center stage. She knows her worth. And she can manifest whatever she likes whenever she needs it, because she's had to learn how to. This queen isn't just here because she's being lucky. She's here because she's had to put in all the hard work, learn all the lessons, and now she knows exactly what to do. She stands in her strength. She stands with her confidence, and she portrays that to the world. We've got the reflection card. This is the card of assessment, taking your time, realizing how far you've come, appreciating how well you're doing, and then setting your sights onto the next level. Where to next? This is you planning your next move and appreciating where you are now and how well you are doing and how far you have come. And your final card, I know Brenda did say 3, but the Emperor card flew out. This is you in charge, absolutely leading the way with love. It's absolutely beautiful. So Damara, I wish you well. Absolutely. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, Damara. You're always in our room. You're our ray of sunshine. You're always greeting everybody that comes in here with your kind comments, and we really appreciate you for being here. I pulled from my deck that I use every week, my download messages, which were given to me by Spirit, my guides, and they're all here. And you got a big fat yes to a question that you might need an answer to. So Damara, whatever you wanted an answer to, you've got a yes. But what you might have to understand is you need to be patient, because slow and steady is going to win this race. You may be putting your energy into something. You're putting your eggs into a basket for something new, because the card that you've got, your show, you can't do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Change comes from thinking thoughts you've never thought before and showing up to meet them down streets you've never walked before. So what you're going to be doing with this show, I think you're going to be doing something a little bit different. You're going to be adding something a little bit different to your show, if that's what you're talking about. And be patient, because it's going to take time for people to adapt to that. Your angel number is 2424. Okay. And 4 and 4 is 8, 2 and 2 is 4. These are beautiful numbers. So discipline. All right. Prosperity, harmony. This is a new journey. You're waiting for this to come in. Okay. There could also be somebody coming in from the opposite sex that may be wanting to get involved in this endeavor with you. There could be a male figure that's talented that you're going to want to collaborate with, or you're going to want to sit and communicate with. The day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Like I had said, slow and steady wins the race. Okay. But yes, I do think this was a good idea for you to do this. Okay. And you've made that change. You realize you can't do the same thing over and over again. So hope those cards help. Thank you so much for clarifying what we say to she says, yes, my show. Yes, I changed my routine. Yeah, she loves learning new things. She's saying, yes, OMG. So yay, it's all good news. Okay, we've got Marilla here. She's still here. Hi, sweetheart. Let's see what we have for Marilla. Marilla.
Okay, Marilla. 3 lovely cards for you. First card, King of Cups, King of Teacups. So this could be somebody showing up for you, or it could be you. This king absolutely personifies loving kindness, generosity, sharing. This is the energy of someone who would put their arm around your shoulder saying, hey, you've got this. Don't doubt yourself. How can I help you? What support can I help you with right now to make you feel better and feel happier? So we've got this lovely King of Teacups with this compassionate, loving, kind energy. We've got the 6 of Cups, which is about the past. So it's remembering the past with love. You might be reminiscing. You might be chatting about the past. But don't stay there, because this is also the card that says it's time for you to do what you've always wanted to do. And the 7 of Pentacles is a card like a fork in the road. Here she is, look, following these new directions with much more of a focus on your needs and your new plans. So, excuse me, changing it up a little bit, doing something differently, leaving something behind, leaving behind the old ways of doing something, and stepping forward confidently. This time with more of a focus on your needs and your plans. So this is all overlit with this lovely King of Teacups, kindness, love, and compassionate energy. And you doing now what you would like to do, much more of a focus on what you need, on your plans, and stepping forward and perhaps leaving behind old ways of doing things. It could be a habit of thought. It could be something you don't need anymore. Stepping forward confidently with more of an emphasis on you. So Mirella, I hope that resonates with you.
Okay. All right, Marilla, I pulled from my download message deck. You've got leadership. You have the ability to step up, teach, preach, and convey information or your feelings and energy out into the universe to others. Don't doubt yourself. You're leveling up, you're elevating yourself to a higher status and a higher energy and vibration in life right now. You have the ability to be the leader and be in control of what it is you want. Now, the next card you got says bigger and better experiences are coming your way. You may not be able to see it, but great things are coming together for you. Trust the process and let it unfold in divine timing. Move forward knowing that all is working out just fine. So stand your ground, okay? Stand your ground. Now, your number you got, and I love this number, 4444. Beautiful.
Yay.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, very spiritual, strong. And it's benefits in this particular deck. And it says culmination, results, benefits, reflection, and completion. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and dive deep towards your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You made it, and the reward goes to you. So this is your leadership, that you have the ability to make decisions that are beneficial to you, and bigger and even better things are coming your way. So beautiful cards. Thank you so much for being in my room. It's always nice to see you here. Beautiful. Well, I think Kathy's gone. I think Chris is gone. So I think that, we'll be probably shutting down the room soon. But if anybody has anything they want to say or they want to add to our chat here, Anne and I, we usually chat a little bit after, as I do with, with Kathy and Dean and everybody that I work with. And so, love before I wake up. So do I. I see the 333s, the 444s, the 555s, the 1010s, the 1212s all the time. Morella, that means that you're going through an ascension. You're going through an enlightenment. All of us are starting to get brighter. All us light workers out there. These are messages from divine spirit. Okay. When we see those, I always acknowledge. I have one of these clocks that has the red numbers on the ceiling that reflects on the ceiling in the dark. And whenever I look up, it's those times. And I'll always say, thank you, Spirit, for being here with me. I always acknowledge it's Spirit. In the car, it shows up. Andre has the same thing. We'll both look at the clock at the same time. Oh my gosh, look, it's 111 or it's 1111 or it's and it's like instantaneous. Both of us see it at the same time. Brenda and Anne, NASCAR on. Oh, NASCAR's on. Okay, well, I used to be involved in NASCAR. I went to Richard Petty's house actually. I go way back in those old days. And I saw Richard Petty's last win at Daytona. So I've been to Daytona a couple times. So I followed NASCAR. My first husband had race cars. I was involved. I was in the pits. I was the one that held up the plaque, and I lost my job because a lap went down. He lost a lap, so they fired me. But anyway, I've had an interesting life, and I was involved in NASCAR. So yeah, interesting. So enjoy your races. Okay, sorry. Sorry, Brendan.
We did read for Mr. Maurice, but I can't remember what time it was. But it's there.
At work, I was tempted. Did I miss my reading? Let me go back and see if it shows it here. Hang on, I'm going to go back to you, Mr. Maurice.
Mr. Maurice was quite early on, wasn't he?
Yes.
Maybe about the 3rd or 4th.
Yeah. So the time was we had read. It was right after Erica Duncan. So right after Erica Duncan, Mr. Maurice, we did your reading. Okay. So when you go back, okay, because I don't know when it's going to say when we did it. When you go back, make sure that you check her reading and yours is right after her. Okay. Because you always see your name on the screen. So you'll see your name on the screen and you'll know. I do know that you came in at 222, which again is another triple number. You came in here at, well, it doesn't show it here, but on my side it does. You came in here at 2:22 p.m. So it would have been after hers. Okay. So you showed up at 2:20. You made your deposit at 2:22. And then after we did Erica Duncan, we did you. So when you go through on the replay, just scroll through the chats and right after Erica, we did your reading. Okay. So you should be able to hear it and see it. Okay, everybody, we're going to, where am I here? I'm going to get back here. Where am I here? I put up here. Get down here. Sorry, guys. All right. So, I want to thank everybody for being here and blessings to everybody. It was a little quieter day, which was lovely. It wasn't so scattered and we weren't having to, pound the pavement here with the readings. The majority of people that come in the room, I do get readings and they're very generous and very kind. And it's lovely to see everybody. And so, we get these days where it's a little bit quiet and other days where we're like absolutely bombarded. We don't know how we're going to get through this hour and a half. So it was kind of nice to have a little more relaxing day today. And we were able to sort of take our time with the readings and read them a little bit slower. So I want to thank you guys. There's 3 people left in the room, but you'll hear this on replay. And know that all of Anne's videos are out for all your zodiac signs for next week, as are mine. And the Pisces, everything, and the daily vibe from your guides are all out there as well. So on that note, we're going to love you and leave you and wish you a very healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know that Anne and I stand in that circle of love and light for you.
Thank you so much. We'll see you next week, everybody.